All my stress. Check it out. Feel the rhythm of the bass line. Feel your rhythm of the
Mecca lecca hi, mecca heiny ho. Mecca lecca hi, mecca hi. Oh, you're here. Thank God. Don't leave. I know. Please don't be mad at me. But I missed you. I have. And I'm sorry for not uploading so often every year. And when I do, it's in bunches. But I've been scheming, my little one. Airflow and I have come up with a podcast, unlike any other, in the land far away, the mystical woods of Merriweather, and everything in it. Okay, it's not that fantastic, but it's going to keep your attention. And boy, will it. We're going to have our friends on here, me and him doing some talking, maybe just one-on-one, me and you. But we're going to be having topics like anime, culture, travel, film, comic books. What else we got? Nostalgia, what it was like growing up in the 90s and in the 2000s. Music, film, cartoons that we watched, toys we grew up with, video games. How could you not? We have everything, and it's going to be guaranteed to make you laugh, make you think, make you wish and wonder. And how? But that's why we're here, to make you think those things. It's going to be called Bum Ba-Dum, A.CARD and Airflow Podcast. With the lightning. I don't have money for those special effects, and so I'm going to do it. But yes, we'll be bringing it to you soon. We're just getting things together, details, topics, conversation, everything. So it's just a smooth run for an hour each time. Now, we plan on uploading at least once a week. When that is, TBA. And if you're not hip to know what that means, to be announced. And there will be no politics. And I don't want to see that in the comments either. Be appropriate. Well, you can be a little inappropriate, but be appropriate. Be respectful. Be kind. Listen and enjoy. We'll be coming to you soon. Stay tuned, folks. Hello. Are you looking for the power? If you have, you come to the wrong place because I don't have any powers. But if you're looking for A.CARD, he is moi. So let me introduce myself. For those of you who are following me on my YouTube channel, great, you know me. I need no introduction. You follow me on Rec Room and my crazy, bizarre Rec Room journeys. You've listened to my music that I've been making since, 2007? Or you've been listening to my remixes since 2008, which I just retired from in 2021, with my last one being The Weekend. That's great. You already know me. But for an in-depth look at A.CARDtv, I know, cringy. Well, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 32 years old. You're 32. I know. Maybe I look older on this camera, but people don't think I'm in my 30s. Which is great. But I am from Portland, Oregon. I've been traveling the world since 2009, which my first destination was nothing spectacular, but it was Canada. Canada's beautiful. I love it, but I've only been in one city, and it was Victoria. I was on a cruise ship, traveled to different parts of Alaska. Beautiful icebergs, beautiful. Victoria, old, beautiful still. Saw a crazy homeless guy talking to the cops, but they can't really arrest anybody. They're just going to shoo him away. Maybe it's changed since I've been there. But after that, I've been to Germany. I went there twice. Then after that, I went to Indonesia, Singapore, Taiwan, Japan, New Zealand, and the UK. Yeah, that's a lot in 12 years. But yeah, do it while you're young if you can. And if you can't, well, there's no such thing as can't. You can. You can always hike, hitch. A lot of people do backpacking. They can afford it. It's like walking the what's that trail called? Where you find yourself from Spain to France or something like that. The Oh my gosh, it was in the movie The Way. Anyway, it's like that. You find these little villages along the way, and it's so cheap, so kind, so mind opening, culture opening. Living in another country, you really see the world differently than when you'd see on social media or the news. You find out a lot of these things that are being said about other countries. I mean, I'm not to get political or anything because I hate politics. I will reject any form of it on my channel or podcast, which is coming out very soon with me and Airflow Gaming. It's just that you learn more about others in other places and realize, man, there's people who need help, and there's people that are just living happier than you are in America. And you'd be like, oh, that's how you feel about America? Well, then get out. I like America. There's good. There is good. You really got to look for it, though. It's there if you just subtract the bad and the negative. But yeah, on a lighter note, traveling really does wonders for your soul and for your belly. I love food. I'm a major foodie. I am a Yelp Elite. 2 years, baby. And I keep on going with that. I hope keep it strong. Let's see what else. I've been making music since 2008, and I stopped in 2021. So that's like what, 13 years of music almost. Mostly remixes, like 200 something remixes. What? Yeah, I have done remixes for artists such as Fall Out Boy, Northern Lights, Sparks. If you don't know Sparks, they've been around since the 70s and they're still kicking strong. They had to come back with Edgar Wright's I'm going blank with names right now, and I say I'm stupid, but Edgar Wright did a Sparks documentary. Great 2-hour film. Loved it. Really got me into them more. Saw them in concert earlier this year. Edgar Wright, Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead. You don't know him, you need to see all his films. Amazing. Yeah, stuff like that. I travel to eat. So I live to eat and I eat to live. Mostly live to eat. I love Portland, even though it's gone because of all the homeless people. But you know what? I had a bit of culture shock after living in Asia for 5 years. Yeah, I was living in Indonesia, working as an English teacher, working in the government, doing online gigs, actor. My life completely changed. Like it was a dream. Those 5 years just went by so fast. It was like, did that life even exist? And you're like, why did you move back? I know, right? Why did I? But I guess I had to come back to see for myself how it's changed. And I probably will be moving back there at some point with my wife. She's Indonesian. So I got a little extra key to get in there. Bali, gotta go there. Paradise, heaven. Penang Bay, the best scuba diving spot ever. What else about me? Yeah, it's all about me. No, I'm just trying to share something about myself that I don't really share online, but my friends all know about it, but none of you guys know about it. And I just want you to know, I love Rec Room. Rec Room is like what, Roblox, Fortnite, not Fortnite. What's that one? Minecraft. I don't play any of those. Blech. I'm too old for that. And I know there's some 30-year-olds that play that shit too. But Rec Room's just weird. I like it because you can create your own stuff, which I'll never do because I'm not creative in that sense. Drawing, I can do. Acting, no problem. Filming, boom. PC shit, no. Rec Room is really great because you get to see people's ideas. Like they have things called quests where you create like an adventure. Like Rec Room started giving out themes like 3-4 years ago, like a contest theme, like time travel, because Endgame was a big thing. So they're time travel quests. So you create an adventure that we can all play. And there's so many good ones. There was Doctor Who, some others, Search for My Senpai. There's so many, and I've contacted some of these Rec Room. Actually, they've contacted me when I've uploaded videos of the adventures they created, and they're like, "Oh, hey, thanks for the support, thanks for playing." And I upload a lot of videos that aren't being uploaded from Rec Room that people need help for. Like there was one called the Vendigo, where you needed to find key cards. Some of them are glitched, and I'm the only one who shows where all of those key cards are that are hard to find. I'm really good at that. And I get a lot of views, and I'm so happy because I don't check that channel often. because I'm usually on my music channel watching whatever. But when I see 24,000 views on some of these videos, I'm like, oh my God, people really love this. Maybe I should start doing more of these because maybe you're enjoying it for the laughter I bring you, or you just like watching that stuff. You wish you could play it, or you need help, anything like that. Me and Airflow Gaming do Rec Rooms together. We would do Grand Theft Auto together and all sorts of other Red Dead Redemption together. Man, Red Dead Redemption, the first one, we were up in that online like nobody's business. It was awesome. Glory days, right? But yeah, we'll be catching up on nostalgia, what it was like growing up in the 90s and then the 2000s. I know some of you babies out there like, why you grew up in that time? I'm so jealous. The music, the movies, the TV shows, Friends. I know. We're going to be really touching base. I grew up in 89. I was born in 89. I didn't grow up in it. I was born in 89. I have a vivid memory of the 90s, all the way back to at least 93. So I'm thankful that my memory is so good. Thank God. So we'll have a lot to talk about in that podcast. I've been married since 2017. We met here. She graduated from PSU with a master's. 9 months later, she moved back. I took the leap, quit both jobs that I had, and started fresh, becoming a teacher. And now I brought it back over here. So now I'm a teacher here to preschoolers for the time being. We're going to see where this goes if I keep putting some work into it every now and again when I can with the podcast and with my game uploads. I'm not a gamer, but I like to game every now and then. And if it's something interesting, I'll upload it with Rec Room, like back to Rec Room. Creative rooms. I love Japanese themed rooms. You get to explore like a ryokan, Japanese loft, a city, Tokyo, Ghibli. I love the Ghibli rooms, the Totoro, Spirited Away, Ponyo, Kiki's Delivery Service. I love those rooms. Thank you for the Spirited Away one, whoever you are, if you ever watch this. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I rented out Pee-wee's Playhouse. If you recognize this, Pee-wee let me use his living room to do this. We got Cherry over here and the little dog one that really never talks much. And where's that one guy? Oh, there he is, the board guy. I'm gonna jump into him later and we're gonna do a little fun activity. Woo! But yeah, thank you, Pee-wee, for letting me use your playhouse. Make a Pee-wee Playhouse movie, please, or a dark-seated, drug-diagnosed Pee-wee. That would be a dark movie, wouldn't it? But yeah, I love everything 80s. I'm huge on alternative music and rock. I've mingled with celebrities in Indonesia and in the US. Not trying to brag. I mean, I met a few, but I mean, I chat with them every now and then on Instagram. It's nice to touch base, get to know people. And, you know, if you really want to know life, David Cho is the way to go. Become a Monko, dude. I'm a big advocate for David Cho and his Monko ways. Check out the Cho Show. And I'm not getting paid to advertise that, I promise. Airflow Gaming. His name is Eric, and it's spelled A-Y-R-I-C. Unique, right? His dad was smart like that. I've met him in high school. Back in 2006, we both liked this girl, which I cannot say the name, but we're still friends with her. She's married now. I'm married. Eric's not married. But we became besties ever since then. That's like, what, 15, 16 years ago? Damn! And I'm going to be bringing my other good friends on here, like Leland, John. I've known them like 10 years now, 11 years. We met this crazy guy named Sean. He'd be great to talk about. Who else? And Eric's got some friends, TJ and some others. We're just going to be really talking in-depth conversations, all sorts of topics, no politics, for about an hour, and just share them with you guys. So you guys can learn things in depth, in detail, what it was like when we were in our youth, like 20, 30 years ago and whatnot. That's what I want to bring to you. So please check out A.CARD and Airflow podcast, my music channel, A.CARDtv, music and remixes, and my main channel, which is this one, which is A.CARDtv. Until then, entering a world beyond all imagination, the Twilight Zone. No, I really didn't plan that. I wanted to make it happen. Anyway, yeah, check it out. Podcast coming soon, to be announced.